What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be another trade rebuild. So I was scouring the NBA rumor mill and I saw this trade idea and I don't really know how I feel about it, to be honest, but the trade idea was Victor Oladipo going to the Los Angeles Lakers for Kyle Kuzma. Now that's not everything. It's Kyle Kuzma, Danny Green, Talen Horton-Tucker, and a 2020 first for Victor Oladipo. Is that enough to get it done? I don't know. Their reasoning is basically that, like, Oladipo's been injured and they don't know if, like, he's worth his contract if he keeps getting injured, yada, yada, yada. And to the point of, like, they're not so sure, but the Lakers willing to take a chance on him. That's the trade. Don't come at me for the trade. I don't really agree with the trade, but don't come at me. If you want to go at anybody, Zach Buckley of, I think he's at Bleacher Report. Let me make sure on that. I'm pretty sure he's at Bleacher Report. But I don't want to be wrong on that one. So he is, yeah, of Bleacher Report. So if you want to be mad at anybody, go to him. Don't come to me on that. That's just a trade we made. But anyways, yeah, before we get into the video, as always, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell. I just checked my analytics today. 54% of you are not subscribed. And as I said in my last video, right down here somewhere is a red subscribe button. Please make sure to hit that and let's get into it. So we have finished out the rest of the 2019-2020 NBA season, and this is where we're at. We got LeBron, Anthony Davis, Victor Oladipo, Dwight Howard, and that's what the roster looks like. It's pretty solid, but to be honest with you, the big thing is we're going to have to make sure we can fill the good pieces around this star trio to win a championship. It might happen pretty quickly, it might not. We got eliminated in the second round by Luka and the Mavericks, so we have some work to do. Also, it's kind of weird. We have not, I did not drop a video on Monday, and it's like the first time in nearly a month that I didn't drop a video or stream. So I apologize for that, but obviously you can see we have no draft picks because we did trade it, and no rookies to sign. So Anthony Davis declined his player options, so did JaVale McGee, so did Rondo, KCP accepted, so did Avery Bradley. So we're going to have to try and re-sign Anthony Davis, which is going to cost some money. It's for sure going to cost some money. So let's go ahead and do that. But yeah, thank you guys so much for the support. We are, you know, just climbing up. We're at 1,100 subs or something like that. 11.2 or 1,120, something like that. Just, you guys keep killing with the support. I appreciate it immensely. It's absolutely awesome to see all the support from you guys. But we do have to re-sign AD. So we're just going to throw him like this much, and hopefully we're at the top of his offers then. Ooh, we are not. Ooh, I screwed up big time, and we do not have Anthony Davis anymore. So we don't have Anthony Davis anymore, but he's not technically signed with them. So could I try and throw some big money at them? And I don't have big money, but all right. We're going to have to work with it then. That's going to make this a little bit harder. That's fine. That's completely fine because, you know, not having AD is going to make this a little bit tougher. But if we can sign Montrezl Harrell to a contract here and put him at that power forward, we are all right. We are all right. So, yeah, that's what we're going to have to do. So let's sign Montrezl Harrell. Make sure he comes to the team. I'm up for a good challenge. We'll sign Dwight Howard. Oh, we don't have enough money for Dwight Howard. So let's try and sign Trey Burke. And try and bring Kent Bazemore in on a minimum contract as well. And then Ekpe Udoh. I don't know if that's going to be enough people in the roster. Don't really care at this point. Hopefully we're able to get LeBron and Victor Oladipo to bring a ring to this team. Those two can be the core pieces of this team, and it should be a lot of fun. LeBron's a 98. He's getting older, and he is on the last year of his deal, and then he has a player option, I believe. Yeah, so we could end up losing LeBron after this too, but let's go. I'll send some people to training camps, and then we'll get into season number 1. We'll see what kind of damage we can do with this team. Hopefully Victor Oladipo and LeBron are a good enough duo to make some huge noise in the playoffs. Alright, so this is what the team is looking like, and outside of Oladipo, LeBron, and Montrezl Harrell, it doesn't look that great. I think I'm going to run Montrez at the power forward because then we can get a different center to bring in and play center for us because I think Montrez fits really well to power forward next to LeBron. So my idea is we don't have anybody making a ton of money, but we have people making like small contracts. But I mean, obviously LeBron and Montrez and Harold and Victor Oladipo just take up a ton of space. But KCP's $8.5 million. We're probably gonna have to trade that with a couple seconds and try and upgrade somewhere. Hopefully a center can come in and just be decent for us. Doesn't really look like it though. I guess Brook Lopez in a second. We could do that. Who else should I trade? Trey Burke does make $6 million. So if we could flip him and get something for him, I would be fine with doing that. Aaron Baines is there. I'd like to get another point guard, but it doesn't really look like there's a point guard out here. So maybe that's not the move to do. Maybe we try and trade away Avery Bradley and this second round pick, and maybe we can get something decent. Bruno Fernando will develop a little bit. This is tough losing Anthony Davis, and we have like no cap space. Maybe I have to look into trading Montrezl Harrell, honestly. So if we do take Montrez and we throw like a couple picks in with him, could we bring in something that's going to help us out a lot? You know, 2 solid players would be nice. Buddy Hield, De'Aaron Fox would fill... I don't know if it would really fill a need. I mean, Buddy Hield can come off the bench for us, I guess. Sabonis and TJ Warren. Don't really need another power or small forward, so that doesn't really help us a ton. None of these are helping us a lot. Trey Burke as a starting point guard just doesn't really fit what I hope it, or like what I want it to. I think we're just going to have to run this season. It's not going to be good, but I think we're going to run this season and just see what happens. Hopefully we can make a move, try and get a free agent or something next year. But we just are kind of stuck in salary cap hell, and it's going to be rough. But I'll catch you guys at the end of the season. All right, so we got season number 1 wrapping up. Giannis put up 30 and 17 rebounds. That's absolutely ridiculous. Wow. But here are the rest of the awards. You guys want to take a peek at those? I'm interested. We won 45 games, 37 losses. I know you guys can't see that, but LeBron, All-NBA first team as a 36-year-old. That is crazy. So I'm expecting really good stats from LeBron. Anthony Davis went to New York, and I can't believe we let Anthony Davis slip away, man. Such a rough day. All right, anyways, any other Lakers? LeBron makes defensive second team, so you know he was clamping up too. All right, let's go look at our stats for this season. We got LeBron. He averaged 28 points, 8.5 rebounds, and 10.8 assists. Yeah, LeBron went crazy. Victor Oladipo, 18.3 points, 5 rebounds, 3.8 assists. All right, I like what we saw from Victor. I like what we saw from Montrez here. Trey Burke actually was nice. If I could keep Trey Burke as a backup point guard, I definitely would like to do that. But we are the 5 seed. We're going up against the Warriors. So let's see how this round goes. I'm expecting not to win, though we are up 3-1. Oh, we blew a 3-1 lead. Who are we, the Warriors? All right, let's simulate the rest of the playoffs here. The Mavericks win, and Luka is the Finals MVP. Let's get into the offseason. So we have the 18th pick in this year's draft, which is actually really solid, way better than we would have had last year had we kept our pick. But let's go ahead and sign staff again. I want to make sure we get good coaching in here. Otis Newman, we can go with Otis Newman. Hopefully we got Frank Vogel back and Otis Newman. Now we will go to the draft, and we'll see who we can select 18th overall. Hopefully somebody that can help our team out a bunch. Let's sim to our pick, though. At 18, we can take Keon Johnson still here, Trey Mann, Isaiah Mobley. Yeah, Keon Johnson, I think, is who we're going to have to take, and then we'll get out of the draft. So Keon Johnson was a 74. Everybody else was that or lower, so I'm fine with getting Keon. We're obviously going to sign him. LeBron did accept his player option, so that's good. We did not lose LeBron. Qualifying offers to Kostas and Devontae, sure. And then free agency. We could possibly have enough money to bring in like a Giannis or someone. But we would definitely have to trade like Brook Lopez away. So we'll look at him. A couple first-round picks. You know, a couple from the Grizzlies and everything looks good. But if I could bring in just a solid player to help us out or something, that would be so clutch. But some picks would just be nice in trades too. We're going to go with these Memphis picks. And who else makes too much money on my team? Trey Burke, Montrezl Harrell. Oh, we're going to have to re-sign Victor Oladipo though. That's rough. We're probably going to end up trading Montrezl Harrell. Just because 24 million's a lot. Let's go see what we got working though. Let's go see what we have for salary cap. Negative 14 million because we have Victor Oladipo's right. So let's go ahead and just find Victor Oladipo. Get him back on this team. So let's go to Player Finder. I'll find Victor Oladipo. So we're going to throw Victor Oladipo this with the player option. Hopefully that's good enough to get him to sign. Hopefully. And we do get Victor Oladipo to sign, so that's cool. And then Giannis, we're pretty close to getting enough money for Giannis, but I don't think we're going to be able to get both Giannis and Victor Oladipo, but I'll trade Montrezl Harrell just in case we can. So if we trade Montrez and like a couple future firsts, can we bring in somebody that just makes a little bit less money, but is still a solid player for us? You know, like Zach LaVine and Daniel Gafford would save us like $5 million. Clint Capella was also out there, and that would save us some money, so we'll do that. And would that be enough to try and sign Giannis then too? Okay, we'll throw him this. Oh, shoot. We'll throw Giannis as much as we can. Player option, no trade clause. So we should be able to get Giannis and Victor Oladipo, so that would be clutch if that does happen. Oh, we don't have enough money to sign Giannis. I don't get why 2K is telling me I can, and then I can't. And okay, so we got Victor Oladipo, and we're not anywhere near having enough money to sign Giannis. So we'd have to trade away probably like Clint, Trey Burke. Who can we afford? Not really anybody. I'm going to go check out our salary cap quick. So we have $8 million in cap room. And there's just not a lot of people making too much money on this team. Even if I traded like Trey Burke and Clint Capella, I'd free up $23 million. But to get Giannis, we need $25 million. You know, like we could maybe try and get John Collins here. We would need, you know, $19 million for John Collins. Who else could we afford? Could we get like a Gordon Hayward? We would need for Gordon Hayward even, we'd need like $10 million. So if I can go and look to trade like Clint Capella here, if we can get somebody a little bit cheaper, we'll try and do that. Otherwise, we'll probably just move on. You know, Mitchell Robinson, we have to try and re-sign him, but I think we're just going to do it and then see if we have any money out here. So we're still $10 million off from Giannis. John Collins we can probably get. We're $3 million off from Collins. You know, like Trey Burke does make like $6 million. So why don't we go ahead and trade Trey Burke if we can. You know what? No. I'm going to keep Trey Burke, I think. Well, he's only a 78. Let's trade Trey Burke and see what that can get us. So, Trey Burke, couple firsts. All right, we're going to get firsts here. We're close to Giannis. We're a little bit further away from Kawhi. We have enough for John Collins, which would be cool. Spencer Dinwiddie would also be cool. What position do we need? We could really use a point guard. We could honestly really use a point guard. So Spencer Dinwiddie might not be that bad. So let's throw Spencer like 91 million. We got him to sign. Could we bring in like Duncan Robinson then? And we got Duncan Robinson. Then if we could bring in like some good backups like Bielitsa. Okay, cool. And who else could we bring in? Gorgie on a minimum. That's fine by me. and Sean Livingston. All right, we got Sean. Can I get like a wing? Lance Stevenson. Love me some Lance Stevenson. All right, let's get out of free agency. Let's see how good this team is. We should be a lot better looking now. And this team's not too bad. We could use a power forward, but we'll probably run Bruno there, and then we'll have to figure out the bench. So, I will send a couple more people to training camps. I know that offseason took a long time, but I will send some more people to training camps. We'll get into season number 2, and hopefully we can make a run a championship before we have to try and re-sign LeBron. Alright, so this would be the rotation now, except I want to go and switch Bruno Fernando to a power forward. And then he should be our starting power forward. So the starting lineup's pretty solid. Not overpowered by any means, but just it's a really solid starting lineup, and I think it might be good enough to win us a championship. And then off the bench, we have every position filled. If we run a 10-man rotation, turn our bench utilization down quite a bit, though. I'm going to take even more minutes away from the bench. We're going to send Johnson down to the G League, and then we're going to run with this season. I think we should be pretty set. So, we need LeBron running about 38, Victor Oladipo about 32, Spencer about 32, Bruno about 30, 35, and I'll give each of these guys one more. So, that's going to be the lineup for this season. System proficiency, 3.5 stars. Probably the best we're going to get it is. So, just send Keon Johnson down to the G League, and we should be pretty much set. So, he's going to go to South Bay, and oh shoot, I just took all these minutes away, and then I just screwed everything up. So, let's go back. And, again, Mitchell Robinson up a few. LeBron. Alright. So that's going to be the rotation. I'll simulate season number 2. Hopefully we're good enough to win a championship this year and not have to worry about re-signing LeBron. But with my luck, we're not going to win a championship. We'll have to go into season 3. But I'll catch you guys at the end of the season. So I'm here at the trade deadline, and the team is just not where I want it to be, man. 29 wins. So I'm going to do something drastic. We're going to see if we can trade LeBron James. That's right. Something needs to happen, and apparently LeBron James is just not doing well enough for us. Let me go check out his stats. Like, is he actually not playing well, or am I just... I don't know. He's averaging 25, 6 rebounds, 8... Who's not playing well for us? I don't know who it could be then, because LeBron is actually doing really well. I think we just stand pat through this season. There wasn't any offers that blew me away there, so I'll catch you guys at the end of the season again. Things aren't looking good. So I threatened to trade LeBron, and things just turned around immediately. We ended up with 52 wins, 30 losses. So everybody's like, wait, we're going to lose LeBron? We got to start playing better, and that's what they did. I'm happy they did. We might even come into the playoffs as like a top 3 seed, which would be clutch, because I thought we were destined to be like a 7 seed. But they turned it around, so shout out to them. Giannis does win MVP again. Here are the rest of the awards. Oh, Elia Kobo most improved. Interesting. So, looks like the Nuggets won 55 games, so we won't be a top 1 seed. We'll probably be 3. I bet the Mavericks are up there somewhere as well. But LeBron does make NBA first team again in his age 37 season, which is just nuts. And then any other Lakers, I don't see any other Lakers anywhere. Alright, so we are the 3 seed. We're going up against Dallas. Minnesota's the 2 seed. Who do they have? What is Minnesota's roster? D'Lo, Desmond Bane, Jarrett Culver, Sabonis. Interesting. Not really the defensive monster you'd want next to Cat, but very interesting, especially with DeMarcus Cousins coming off the bench. Ick. Obi Toppin, man. Just gross. Alright, let's see if we can take down the Mavericks, though. But let's check out the stats before we get too far. I know we checked at them at the trade deadline, but yeah, Spencer Dinwiddie played really well. Victor Oladipo is playing well, too. He's up to an 85. Alright, let's simulate this round against Luka. We're up 2-0. That's cool. 3-2. 3-3. Okay, if we lose in the first round to Luka, man, this game's just rigged. If that's what happens, this game is just absolutely rigged. We're up by 5 here late in the game. Alright, we win. Cool. Way too tough of a first round matchup. But, let's see who we get here. We get LA as the 7th seed. So we got an LA matchup. What does their team look like? Ty Jerome, Landry Shamet, Kawhi, Lauri Markkanen. Okay, so they lost Paul George. Can we beat them? We go up 3-2. And we do move on. Alright, so now it looks like we're going to be playing Denver. So who's Denver have? They got Christian Wood and then pretty much just their normal lineup. Alright, so that's a solid team. Can we take them down? Okay, 4-2, we do beat them. Now the Brooklyn Nets. Interesting. Kyrie, Alec Burks, Kevin Durant, Jarrett Allen playing the power forward, and then DeAndre Jordan. Tied up 1 game apiece. They're up 3-1. We're going to have Simcast. Can we just come back from a 3-1 deficit and win the championship this year and not even have to worry? No, we're going to lose. All right, we lost by 24. The Nets win. KD's the finals MVP. All right, let's get into the draft. I don't even know if we have a draft pick. We'll check. Oh, we're projected 2 from OKC. We get a top 2 pick in this year's draft. Let's go. We also get 17. And it looks, and 26. Okay, cool. So we got 3 picks. Do we need anybody on our staff? Trainer, we need a better trainer. So we'll bring in Gregory Peterson. Hopefully he comes back to the team. All right. I'm going to get into the draft. We're going to see who we can take 2 overall, man. This is going to be awesome. Imoni Bates goes 1. It's kind of rough. I'm going to go try and trade for Imani Bates. I don't know where Bates just went, but, alright, he went to the Heat. So let's go try and make a trade with the Miami Heat. Because if I can get Imani Bates, he would be just, he's an 84 overall already. They want pick 2 and Keon Johnson. What if I give you pick 17, pick 26, and they want a no, they don't. No. No. I will give you this future. I'll give you 2 picks in next year's draft. I don't care. Okay, so we got Imani Bates, and we still have pick number 2. So that means we can still get Chet, Jaden Hardy. Do I want Chet or Jaden Hardy? I think I want Chet. All right, and let's get out of this draft. We got a 83 and a 78 coming into the league. That is absolutely crazy. Let's go. So we're going to make sure we sign both of them. All right. So we're going to have to re-sign LeBron if we want LeBron back. So 2 years, something like that. I think we have to do it, honestly. All right. We'll throw him like 2 years. 87. We'll give him the player option, the no trade clause. Looks like LeBron is agreeing to come back to the team, so that's clutch. We'd also have to re-sign. I'm going to go find Mitchell Robinson as well. So we're going to throw Mitchell Robinson a huge contract as well. Hopefully he will come back to the team. Maybe, maybe not, but we will see. So Mitchell Robinson and LeBron are both going to agree. And it looks like we got both of them. So then could we sign anybody else? I don't know what position we really need. So we have a starting lineup's good. We could use a power forward in the starting lineup though. So let's go try and find a good power forward here in free agency that we can sign. Oh, we got to bring Bruno back. Doesn't want to sign with me. Maybe if we go find him in the player finder, we'll be able to get him. So let's see if he pops up. Yeah, we'll throw him like 100 million. And then hopefully we're good with him. All right, he's signing too, so that's cool. Now let's bring in just like Shabazz Napier because he'd be a good backup point guard to have. Justin Holiday on a minimum. Richard Solomon on a $1.88 million. All right, I think we're probably cool. So player progression, we'll go there. We'll see what happens. I haven't made many trades in this video. It's been a lot of signing and a lot of losing actually too. So I need to turn that around. But the team is looking pretty solid. All right, let's go to training camps. I will send some of our young guys to training camps, and then we'll get into the season. We'll see if we can finally win ourselves a championship. Alright, so the starting lineup is pretty much set, but if I wanted to run like Chet Holmgren as my power forward, that might actually turn out to be pretty nice. So what would he be at a power forward? He goes up to an 82. Alright, so he should probably be our power forward. They want LeBron coming off the bench? I don't think I can do that. In good conscience, have LeBron come off the bench. But I will still play Imani Bates like 37 minutes a night. Then we'll take Solomon's minutes away and probably give them to LeBron. And then we'll give Spencer a few more. So then off the bench, we're pretty solid. We don't have a backup center, but I'm fine with that. We have, you know, Mitchell Robinson, Bruno, and Chet Holmgren. So that's probably fine. I think this team is honestly probably as good as we're going to get unless we try and trade away. Like, if I get LeBron and 2 first-round picks, can I get something? No. Just LeBron? No. Okay. So if I trade away, you know, maybe I could get something decent for like Spencer Dinwiddie and a first. Maybe I'll do that if I can bring in a better point guard or something. But other than that, you know, De'Aaron Fox would actually be pretty nice. He'd add some defense to this team, and we are struggling for defense. So I think we're going to make that De'Aaron Fox trade. And I would also look into trading Bruno Fernando with a couple firsts, just because he makes a lot of money. We might be able to snag somebody decent for him. Lauri Markkanen, I haven't traded for Lauri in a while. So that would actually be pretty nice to come off the bench as a power forward. Or John Collins. I think I like the John Collins trade a little bit more. But who else are we throwing in that one? Sean Livingston, I'm fine with that. So let's go reset this rotation. Alright, I like this. Off the bench, I like where we're sitting. John Collins starts at power forward. We have Chet Holmgren come off the bench next to Imani Bates. Alright. Alright, let me make sure that the system is good. 4 stars. Alright, let's simulate season number 3. Hopefully we can finally win a championship. I will catch you guys at the end of it. Alright, so season number 3 wrapped up and we finally got this Lakers team where we wanted to be. We lost Anthony Davis early on. And it really was a huge blow for the team. But now we come back. We won 63 games in season number 3. And here are the awards. Imani Bates wins Rookie of the Year. And Frank Vogel's the Coach of the Year. LeBron makes his 3rd straight All-NBA first team. At least in this video. He might have made even more before that. But he's thrilled. You guys can see that his morale. He is thrilled to be here. All-NBA second team, 3rd team. We have no one. Defensively, don't see anybody either. Obviously, we're going to have Imani Bates on rookie first team. Chet Holmgren on rookie second team. All right, we are the 1 seed, which makes sense with a 63 win record. Here are the stats, though. It's very spread out. Holmgren played pretty well off the bench. Imani Bates was just an absolute freak. Let's go ahead and set the rotation again for this season. All right. For these playoffs, I think we're good. We're going up against Golden State. They should be no problem for us. 4-1 them, we're cool. Houston also should be no problem for us. We should really we should make our way to the finals so easily. And we did it. It was that easy. It took 3 seasons, but it was that easy. We finally won the NBA Finals. LeBron James is the Finals MVP. He averaged 23 points. Didn't get a single offensive rebound in 4 games. But 5.7 rebounds and 12 assists. That's clutch. Alright, awesome. We won the championship. Victor Oladipo in LA gets a ring, and it all works out. Didn't really happen how I expected it to. Kinda envisioned VO being a big 3 with Anthony Davis, but me being stupid was not able to re-sign Anthony Davis. But it worked out in the end. We won the championship. This one was a ton of fun. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, if you have not already, like it, subscribe to the channel again, red button down here somewhere. Click that, turn on the notification bell to make sure you get notified every time I drop a new video. But other than that, I appreciate y'all so much for watching. It's been TKE. It's been real. Peace out.